Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Jeffrey Cooperstein. The Mavericks fall to the Suns 125-116. Like I said, welcome into the show. The Mavericks now currently sit 1.5 games ahead of Phoenix for the final play-in spot. And with this loss, I think it's officially time for the Dallas Mavericks to tank. They had a couple of injuries as well in this game. Dwight Powell and Kessler Edwards collided with each other. Powell came out with a bloody forehead. He left the game and did not return. Kessler Edwards did return, but it was too little, too late for the Mavericks as they fall to Phoenix. And Phoenix is now hot on their heels. Look, man, it's just not the season. From February 1st on, the basketball gods have just decided that the Mavericks weren't going to win. Plain and simple. They decided they weren't going to have a fun time anymore. And Luka Doncic was traded. And then everything else has happened. Kyrie tore his ACL. Brandon Williams got hurt in the game today with a hamstring injury. He's been playing the best basketball of his life. He's out. PJ Washington, ankle sprain. Anthony Davis, out. Lively, Gafford. Everyone's hurt. The Mavericks finished the game with 7 active players. Just so you know, in an NBA game, you have to start with 8. The Mavericks quite literally don't have enough healthy players to field a team right now, man. It's absolutely crazy what's going on with this team right now. And if I were them, I'm shutting it down, and I'm not playing anybody for the rest of the season. Anthony Davis, Dereck Lively, Daniel Gafford, I'm not playing any of them because I don't think there's any benefit in being the 10th seed and going to the play-in and losing. Go get the best draft pick you possibly can. I think if that's the easiest way to contention, get these guys healthy and try to figure out what you have for next season. That's all I can see. I can't see a scenario this year where the Mavericks make a run in the playoffs. If you can, more power to you. I personally don't see it. I think the best way for them going forward, get a lottery pick, get someone who can contribute next year, and try to get everyone healthy. We know Kyrie Irving's going to miss a significant portion of next season as well. So who knows what the Mavs do there. But what I do know is this team is cursed. The curse of Luka is going to haunt them for a long time. Shout out to Nico Harrison, man. Shout out Nico Harrison for ruining every good thing that this Mavericks franchise had going forward. One of the most proud franchises in the NBA of the 21st century. 12 straight years of over 50 wins. An NBA championship, 3 finals appearances. All undone in the span of 6 weeks. I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Should the Mavs tank? Type yes or no down in the comments. This will be the pinned comment on today's show. In just a couple seconds, I'm going to tell you guys about our sponsor, which is PrizePicks. While I'm doing that, go on down there and get your votes in. Should the Mavs tank? And let me know why as well, if you are so inclined. While you guys are doing that, I am going to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Basketball season is here, and so is PrizePicks. And get the real money action with our friends at PrizePicks in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and, of course, Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Here were the picks I made for the Mavericks and Suns game yesterday. Klay Thompson, I took the more on 3.5 3-pointers made. Klay hit 5, so that one cashed. I also took the more on Kevin Durant, 25.5 points. Unfortunately, KD only had 21. So I didn't win money, but you can win money if you make the right picks with our friends at PrizePicks. Download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app and use code CLNS to get the $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. That link will be in the comments and the description of today's show. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. Najee Marshall had another career day with 34 points, a career high. 2 straight games, he has a career high, and 2 straight losses for the Dallas Mavericks. And when Najee Marshall and Brandon Williams are by far your best players on the court, you're going to lose a lot of basketball games, man. And that's where the Mavericks currently sit. Brandon Williams is hurt now, so the Mavs have, here are your active players that will play tomorrow against San Antonio. Marshall, Edwards, Thompson, Christie, Martin, Powell, Dinwiddie. So you have 8. Those are your 8 players that are going to play against the San Antonio Spurs tomorrow night. It is embarrassing what this team is having to go through. And I fully believe in karma. I fully believe if you make bad decisions that they will come back to haunt you. I think Nico Harrison trading Luka told the gods that the Mavericks don't deserve anything. The Mavericks deserve what they're going through right now. And I think it's really sad, man. I think it's really sad what's happened to this franchise. Klay Thompson had a really nice game today. He couldn't hit anything. He started out 2 of 10 from the field, and he ended up finishing 8 of 20. So he was 6 for his last 10. So he improved. But this team, man, nothing is going right for them. There's literally nothing going right for them. And with 17 games left in the season, the Mavericks sit 1 game under 500 at 32-33. Is the best scenario for the Mavs to go 32-50, lose the rest of their games, try to get some more ping pong balls, and maybe Cooper Flagg, you luck into him? I'm not sure if Nico drafts Cooper Flagg, but that's another story for another day. This team was poised to contend. This team was a championship contender prior to February 1st. Yeah, they were dealing with injuries, but you still had Luka. And if you have Luka, you have a chance to win every single night. I don't care who else is on the floor. That was taken away from us. The competitive nature of this team was taken away from us. And now we have to watch this for the final 17 games of the season. And to be honest, I have little desire to actually watch this team for the rest of the season. There is nothing about this team that excites me. There is nothing about this team that makes me want to turn on the television and watch them. But I'm going to, because I owe that to you guys, who are the absolute real ones. If you're watching live, I appreciate all of your guys' support on youtube.com/MavsTV on Mavericks Today. If you're watching this on our video, please hit that subscribe button. It is youtube.com/MavsTV. We're covering all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors, doing analysis. We'll do off-season analysis. We'll do draft analysis. We'll do a couple more live watch parties. All of that is here on the channel. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys soon. Like I said, man, it's tough times, but we have to stick through it as fellow Mavs fans. That'll be it for today's show. And as always, let's go Mavs.